Alright. We are live again. It's a road course. That's a surprise or what? Surprise, surprise. It's a road course. We're gonna start at 3 o'clock, the race. So you got 5 minutes to spare. See if anyone is able to show up. Some people might be in school, depending on where they live. Some people might not be in school. There goes my light. Get more light. Sup, Bryce? Wish I put this light. Doesn't really stick very good. That's a problem. I have to put tape on or something. I don't know if you're signed up for this series. However, I do have 2 fill-in driver cars, and you can be in the 78 today because first come, first serve. But you can be in the. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Took a bit of time to make. It's really cheaply made, but I could make them better. So you can be in that 78, but it's part-time for heat number 2. It's not for points, but it's to make the show. Because the guy who was supposed to be in that 78 isn't here yet. So you can actually fill in for it. That's how it works. The 53 pretty much got someone in there. But he's not going to be here either. But I'm going to have you be in the 78. So yeah, we're going to start heat 1 in 4 minutes. Obviously, I can't do stop motion because I don't have the time to actually be able to do actual real stop motion. So it's just me just pushing the cars around. But the more you're active, the more you comment, the better you'll do. So in this live stream, we'll do heat 1 and 2. I'll have a break before heat 2. And remember, if you're actually in this series full time, you can, after the video, you can like and comment that you liked, and you get a -5 points. The goal is to get the least amount of points as possible in the series to win, and you're trying to win as well. Wins are important. If you get wins, you'll have a better chance of winning. The more wins and the more points you have, the winner. That's how you decide the winner. Pretty much. And I also updated the sheet. This is the sheet that I got. It's updated, all new. Got blue for 4. I changed the color. It's a white piece of paper, so it's nicer instead of that blue crap. The Chevy. So this is the cut line. So in this heat, 7 people will qualify it. For the next one is 6, and another one is 6. So you have the points leader in heat 1 automatically on the pole. So he would get the pole for the actual race. Then second place, then third, and it keeps going like that in zigzag. We also have the 78 and the 53 down here as bonus cars for anyone who's not in this series to be actually racing in it for a race. And remember, you can't really hold on to the car unless you're like really good in here every time. Then you kind of just get a free slot to race. So 53 kind of gets a free slot today. So yeah. Let's look at heat 1 and see who's actually in it. Some of the bigger names will be in the front. So we got Lionel. We got Curious Rat in the 6. Lionel's in 8, by the way. NASCAR Blake is in the 24. Funk 24, which is me. I'm in the 34. Then 99 is Christopher. 3 is Not Sescat. And 42 is Luke. So those are our top guys. Yeah, my birthday was actually just recently. Thanks for the 2 likes, by the way. And you get the other guys. The only Ty Gibbs fan, 54. He's up below the cut line. I'm actually making the show. You got Dom DMS 78. 11 Arc Trooper Sam 23. Yeah, whatever. Josh in the 14. Mason 62. Max 43 and Doug 4. Heat 2 has a few good names in it, but Heat 3 has some big names in it. Some really big names. So out of these three, 7, 6, 6 will all qualify for one big race, which is Heat 4, which is just for a win. So it doesn't take away points either. It doesn't gain points as well either. Next season we'll have stage points, and stage points will only be given to the Heat 4 people. So it's like really valuable points I'm going to add next season when I do this. And I think it's time to get started. So it's 10 laps. Caution can come out. We can have overtime, and we can have pitting. Pitting usually doesn't have to happen unless there's a caution or there's overtime. But every caution, you have the option to pit. So without further ado, I'm going to have the 24 Ryan Unsinger car be the pulse or the pace car today instead of his late model. Stick a brake in it. So yeah, this is how it works. It's gonna be really, and then the track layout, it's really hard to pass here. So whoever's in front better hang on. They'll have the best chance of winning. So Lionel and whoever's in the 8 or Curious Rat in 6. They'll have a better chance of winning. If you wreck, you're automatically out. Unless you are a big team that shows up later, your car can get fixed. You can try and make it back lap time. Thanks for the like. Hello, Bryce. Yeah. Hello, Bryce. Yeah. Pace car is in. Got Curious Rat. Some big teams up here. My team obviously is the 42, 4, and 43. I think 62. I don't think 14. But some of these guys are below the cut line to try and actually make the big show. Here we go. Green flag is in the air. It's going to be really hard to pass you. Hope that didn't mess up. Sorry. Lap 1. I'm also going to tally each lap I do. There we go. 6 out front, Curious Rat. Will he show up? Oh, okay. Thank you. I'll subscribe to you too. Curious Rat takes the lead. The tough corner. They also run it either, I think they're running it an opposite way as well. So today they're going to run it opposite way. And then some next heat will run it the right way. So pitting is going to be a little difficult for these guys. The 3 right there. We're going to get single file. The 43 struggling a little bit. Should be an easy win for Curious Rat, as this is a good track for Mustangs. Cowbush isn't too good at this track. He's okay, but he's not the best. If you're a Toyota or Ford, this is kind of your track to win at. That's just how it works here. But a lot of the Fords and Toyotas aren't the best. So that's lap 2. No cautions yet. The Curious Rat can just hang on. But if Lionel shows up, that would make him faster. Remember that, how it works. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Gotta fix it. So you won't see much action unless someone actually shows up. So right now, the 54 made up some position. He might actually be able to qualify for his first ever race. I believe it would be his first one. RCR doing a pretty good job right now. The 3 and the 8 to be together. Thanks for the 3 likes, by the way. But 24 got loose there. coming up to lap 10, maybe. Might see an underdog win also if there's not many people active. Lap 3 of 10. Not much passing yet. Remember, it's really hard to pass on this track. Pierce Rat maintains the lead. Here comes the 34 to try and take second away. You'll see underdogs start to outperform these guys. These guys are meant to show up usually because they're bigger teams. You gotta work for it. The 8's already got 2 wins. It's a fight for second. 23 is trying to pass the 4. Track's really slick up there. 23 cannot make the pass. Christopher got him 20 in. Coming up to lap number 4. You did not miss the race. You'll be in heat 3. I'm thinking that there's going to be a double header today. So it'll be heat 1 and 2 in this race, and then heat 3 and 4. So you did not miss the race, but you'll be in heat number 3. But yeah, that will be probably at like 6 o'clock or whatever time's left on here. But we're going to do 2 different streams. The 8 still trying to go and fight that 34. Mason trying to make it in the 62. He's going to dive down in there and pass the 11. He's never made a race before, I don't think. He passes 2 cars, actually. Very well done by Mason. Mason's trying to make this show. The 6 is the best car right now. '11 is struggling. '14's back there. No lap done. Halfway mark. The 3. Trying to pass this 24. The 24 is winless. Here it comes. Oh, the 99 is going to spin around. Can you get it back going? No caution yet. You have to wait for the field. That's not what Christopher wanted right there. They're not throwing the caution. There's one more spot for Mason. He's going to have to go in the back. But he should be able to pass some cars. A little bit of damage on it. 99 might have to get a backup car. There he goes. Trying to pass these guys. 24 is going to pass the 34. 62 up there. Christopher's going to pass those 3 underdogs very easily. The 92 is. 99. Thanks, NASCAR Network. The 8 gets to the inside. 99 trying to make up this position. He's back in the mix now. Another lap done. The 8 versus the 6. The 99 passes the 42. Oh, around goes the 14. The 4's involved. The 43's involved. The 11's involved. Caution coming out for the first time today. And the 8 passes the 6. Caution comes out. As here comes the pace car. 4 cars involved. Mostly the underdogs. So they will not be participating in Heat 4. Let's see who that was. The 4 of Doug. 43 of Max. 11 of Don DMS. And you have the 14 of Josh. So those guys are out. And we will go another lap. We'll go to lap number 8, I believe. Caution go. We'll have pitting. Anyone who wants to pit can pit now. You can also pit teammates as well. If you have a team or alliance, you can pit those guys. So let's see if anyone wants to pit. See, I think my 42 and 62 and 34 will all pit. For sure. Who's a 23? Josh, you were saying. So 62. Mason, 42. Those 3 guys will pit. We're going to risk it here. 8 will be the leader. That puts the 54. And that puts the 23 actually above to make the show, Arkachupa Sham. So we're going one more lap and catch the leaders. 23 has never made it in, I don't think. Nor has Mason. Alright, we're going to go green this time. That's another lap added. Fuel could be a concern here. Fuel gets down more on this track than the other track. This is so big. Going green this time. I don't think I saw anybody else wanting to pit, so we're gonna go green here. Overtime. Not really overtime, but almost. The 8 versus the 6. Here we go. Green flag in the air. The 62 already making a move. The 23 in trouble. That's lap 9, by the way. If they get to the white flag, this race is official. See if anyone's here. 62. The 6, up front. The 42 and 34. I think it's not. Okay, here comes the 3. The 3. To the outside. There we go. White flag is in the air. The 62 in trouble. Curious Rat is out front. Here comes the 3. Christopher's back up there. And Curious Rat versus the 3 of Nonsense Cat. Trying to make it in. The 23. The 3. Here they come off of turn number. No, what other turn? And Curious Rat is going, no, it's going to be close. And we're going to have to look at it. For the transfer spot. And here they come. It's so close there too. What's there now? So they have Heat 1 in 23, 62, and 42 will not qualify in. Two of my teammates. I barely sneak in right at the end. The NASCAR is going to have to review who actually got to the line first. And Curious Rat has won again. Second win for Curious Rat. He gets to do a victory lap in the 6 car. Curious Rat, one of the better guys this series. Hasn't really shown up too often, but in the beginning series he has, and this win will be meant for good. That's good for him. The 6th will win Heat 1. Now, those guys get all the dirt out of them. That will have a break. As 7 guys are ineligible to make the big show, which is Heat 4. And so yeah, the bigger teams usually, the more favorable and bigger teams usually make it. What's up, Omega? Lionel. Oh, you're just late. I probably would have made you win. You did make Heat 4, no problemo. But you got 5th in Heat 1. It wasn't the best result. But at least you made the big show. So Heat 1 just happened. Congratulations on making Heat 4. But now our attention goes to Heat number 2. And after Heat 2, we'll get ready for Heat 3 and 4, which this is a doubleheader today. It will be a whole different live stream though. But that'll be a little bit later. I'll put an announcement to when that's going to happen, and I'll add points. You kind of get that organized. I might actually add points at the end so it doesn't mess up where everyone's placed. Are you in the next heat? Yes, you are. You're going to be in the 78, Bryce. And we're going to take a little bit of a break. You're trying to get in, but there's only 6 spots. There's only 6 spots that can qualify you. So we'll start heat number 2 at 3:30. That's when I just started. So let's get these guys. Payne won the last race, so he actually got the pole for heat number 2. Based on his points as well, his performance has been pretty good. That really helped him. 78. We'll start in the back. Due to it being part-time and not a charter, but he should be able to make up some spots pretty easily because that car is actually faster than the Gen 7s. It's allowed in this race since it's part-time like that. His wins don't count, and it doesn't really go to second place either if that happens. So he can still win just for fun. He's just racing for fun, but he can still make the big show, which is Heat 4. So yeah, we'll take a 10-minute break. Just gonna get a snack, whatever. You're not necessarily on the list, but I put you as a 78, so it's a fill-in driver, so I can just write your name on there. So now you're on the list. So you're in that 78 right there, Bryce. But see, the 78 can be multiple drivers, but you happen to be the first one to show up today, so I put you in the 78 for today, just as a fill-in driver. That's a really underfunded team that just races part-time for fun. And it's had a couple drivers. It's been up to 2 drivers so far. The 53 has had a driver. Well, I could put you in the 78 for a few races. You can reserve it if you're active, but most likely it's about who's there to show up first to kind of grab it as a part-time. But if you can promise me show up for maybe the next race in Heat 4, if you show up for Heat 4, which is gonna be the next video, or Heat 3, I'll let you be in it for another set of races for the 78. And then if the 53 guy doesn't show up, like whoever's free on that one, who doesn't have a ride, can be in the 53. But there's only 2 extra spots, so I'll make a deal with you if you show up for Heat 3 or 4. You might want to show up for 4 though, because that's when you'll probably be in, because you'll probably qualify, knowing that you're actually here and will make it. Spoiler alert. Sorry, it's not easy. I'm not good at making sense, but I'll reserve it for you for Heat 4 for sure. After that, like, it's open. Unless you actually show up for Heat 4 to comment and stuff, then I'll let you be in it for the first set of heats. Whatever one you go. You'll be in Heat 2 next time we race after Heat 3 and 4. It's kind of confusing how that works, so that's why I don't do reserves. It's just whoever is there first to grab it can do it. Heat 4 will be later today with Heat 3. It won't be this live stream, but this is the qualifier kind of ordeal. If you have to qualify in, of course. They only take 6 of this group. But Heat 4 will be after Heat 3, which I'm guessing 6 to 7, maybe we can even hit 7:30. But I'm guessing the next, let's see what time it is now. It'll probably be 5 when I start Heat 3 and 4. It'll be another hour-long stream. But I'll make a community post of it too, of when that's gonna be. But that's only if you make it. But you can still comment on there if you don't make it. But most likely you're gonna make it, since you're like one of the only people that are active right now, as in this series. So, yeah. So yeah, we'll start in 9 minutes for Heat 2. And I got these guys written down here. I should actually write these other guys down too. 42, 11, 4, 14, 23, 43, and that's 62. So those guys will get 8 points, which is bad. What's up, everybody? Nice. Let me get the pace car here. I'm gonna go get a little bit of a snack. There we go. What's up, guys? I'm back. Let's see the notable drivers in heat number 2 right now. Pole for heat number 2 is Payne 8434. Payne Motorsports, one of the biggest teams in this series. They have like 5 cars. Starting second is Sunny Hoffey in the 16 gang car. Starting third, an associate to Payne Motorsports 20 car Miles Model Works. Starting fourth is the 5 of NASCAR Gaming. He's kind of on alliance with my team. Starting fifth is Phantom in the 91. Haven't really seen him too much in this series. I don't even know if he knows he's in this. Starting sixth is the 7 of Garrison, who's on my team. And starting 7th is Sam in the 22, my team. Starting 8th is the 48 of Darth Joshi. Starting 9th is the 2 of Just Call Me. Starting 10th is NASCAR Fan 9000. Starting 11th is the 9 of Sims. Starting 12th is the 77 of Derek. Starting, I think 13th is the 84 of Jake. That's 12th. And then starting 13th. No, my bad. 13th was Jake. And then 14th is Bryce, 78 car. And yeah, that'll be heat number 2. A few good names in here, although some really big names are in heat 3. There's a couple. There's 2 of them that are really going to be really good. But there's still some good guys in here. These guys are all pretty good. Just I need to stir up a little bit more. Kraken Racing Network. Hello. I don't believe I've seen you before. So it's a series I do. It's not necessarily stop motion, but I push the cars around. People sign up for them. It's an active-based series. The reason why I can't do stop motion is because I have a full-time job. It's just I have no time to do it. So this is kind of the cheap way out, but it's a live stream. Okay. If you want, you can actually be in a car. It'd be the 53, because I don't think the guy that's supposed to be in the 53 is going to be here. So that's going to be in heat number 3. But heat 3 and you can get a reserve car. It's a part-time car. But it's kind of this he's not going for points, but you can be in that 53. It's a Gen 6 car. But that will be in the next race of when he's going to show up. So that'll be another live stream. That'll be the one later today at like 5:30. But it's a... Okay, but you'll be kind of required to be in that race, actually show up for it to really get that 53, but unless the other guy shows up. But that won't be until the next live stream. This is going to be heat number 2. So you'll kind of get the hang of it a little bit. It's just active base, like say Go Drive or whatever. You're kind of on the same team as the 78, which has already been filled for today. But it's always first come, first serve for those 2 cars that are part-time, just going for a win pretty much. And these 6 of these cars will move on to heat number 4 to take the top cars. So the 78 is starting last, but he usually has a decent driver in him. And he's trying to beat these 6 up here that are really good. So yeah. We're going to start at 3:30 for heat number 2, and these are for points and a win. These are really important. You don't want to get that 8-point stuff. You want to make sure you have points, less points. A dog's barking in the background, but don't worry about it. Yeah, so remember, like, I would do stop motion. It's just, when you get older, you don't really have time to do stop motion. And this is just more convenient, I think. It's silly, but I mean, it's successful. I get a lot of views on it, like during the stream, so people are liking. So I have the points here. This is just kind of the form right here. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm thinking about making some new tracks here. I have a couple tracks, but we're gonna race this dirt track. It's a Watkins Glen dirt. You guys hear the dogs up there? I don't know if you guys can hear it on the stream. Anyway, it's time to get started. So I already got heat 1 done. This is heat 2. 6 cars will qualify into heat 4, which in heat 4 is kind of a bonus race. Everyone's just going front wide and slow. Let's fire your engines. Let's fire them all up. Go. They'll go lap. And then we'll start. Thing you should know is it's really hard to pass on this track. And if we go overtime, whenever there's a caution, you can choose to pit. We'll make your car really good. And fuel is only good for about 10 laps, and then it can get really dicey. Cars can run out of fuel. If they run out of fuel on the track, then they have to quit, no matter what. They have to pit if they can, unless the caution comes out. So pace car is my custom hometown team car, number 24, 100 motorsport Chevy SS. Going before it's gonna pit. I know, that's what. I was gonna do it the other way, but I think it's easier to do it this way. I probably should have flipped the track or something. I don't know how you did. But Sunny, NASCAR Gaming, Payne, and Miles. And also that 78 of Bryce. Bryce trying to make it in. Green flag in the air. 10 to go. They're side by side. They should get single file here soon. '78 trying to make it with their 3 wide at Glen. That usually doesn't work. Sam loses some spots. Sonny takes the lead. Now he just has to hold on to it. 78's already passed 2 cars. Bryce. He's active, so his car will be faster. He's gonna pass the 2 now. Sonny out front. 78 to the lead. Or not the 78, but the 16. Lap 1 complete. So I'll put that tally mark down. 78 moved up. Allah, here goes against Dark Joshy. Ooh, and I kind of got stumbled there. That was close call. That's going to cause some damage. Kane trying to catch Sonny. 78 passes Dark Joshy relatively easily. Here comes the 91 to pass the 7. Here comes the 78 to pass the 7. He's in the good now. The 78 would make the show if he were to win this race. Here comes the 20 of Miles to beat the 5. That 91 will be a little bit tough for the 78, but I think overall the 78 should be able to get it. So it's lap number 2 complete. 78 passes the 91. 77 passes the 1. 22 is going after the 1. He passes them easily. Sonny's still in the lead. 78 is driving away from the 91. Here comes the 84 to pass the 9. Got lucky there. These guys will be a lot harder to catch. Here comes Miles. He goes to 78. He passes the 5. Oh, the 91 got loose and the 7 got past him. This is getting interesting. 78 to the outside of Miles. Miles in the really bad dirt. He gets up to 3rd. 91 passes the 7 again. That 5 is kind of slow right now. He comes to 77 to pass the 2. He won't be able to pass the 48. Payne can't beat that 16. Now they're side by side with the help of the 78. 48 passes the 7 now. Oh, the 22's around. It's a bad play. No caution. 22 gets it back. Here comes 18 getting pushed. 18 to the lead. The 78 will go with him. 77 passing the 7. 22 is going to go against the 9 again. Bryce after 2nd. Getting really low in there. Bryce is really fast right now. Some good racing right now. 22 is going to pass the 30, 84 and the 1 really easily. Now he's going after the 2. He'll pass him. Sonny right on the back bumper. I don't think the 18 is that fast right now. I think the 78 is faster. The 78 is going to go after the 18. Here he goes. To the lead. Goes to 78. Another lap down. Bryce to the lead. Alright, he's got to hold everybody down. Bryce looking to upset the field. Oh, 18 gets loose. The 16 tries it, but he'll be able to get it. The 78 out front. Might get to lap traffic. With all the drafting going on. Bryce. Just hope for no cautions at this point. Another lap down. The 48's trying to pass the 5. Another lap in. Halfway mark. 22 trying to pass the 77. Bryce doing an excellent job right now. Came from the back to the front. 48 cannot complete the pass on the 5. That 5 is really tough to beat. Down to 84. The 3 passed the 1. And 9. If Miles or NASCAR Gaming or Payne or Sonny were to show up, this would be a whole different story right now. As Bryce is the only one active out of this group for what I can see. There should be no problemo for him winning or not to win. He should be able to win. Bryce is pulling away from the 18. Another lap is down. Here comes the twin of 16. '84 passing the 1. King. Go to the high side. '78 rolls it in there perfectly. One slides. Comes to 78. '77's gonna pass the 7. Another lap is down. Here comes the '84 to pass the 2. '78. Punching it perfectly right now. Trying to safe feel a little bit. '78. Will anyone have anything for Bryce? '77 trying to pass the '91. That '78 is perfect. Here comes the 5 to try and pass the 16. '77 past the '91. Couple more laps to go. Sonny in trouble. Another lap down. Almost to lap 10. Here comes the 22 to pass the 7. 91 passes the 77 again. And Ford's got his own race going on. We stay green. Oh, the 5 got loose there. Here comes the '84. Coming up, 2 to go. '78. The '78 looking at 2 to go. 2 to go for the '78. Sonny in serious trouble now. These underdogs just won't go away. The 9, 1, and 2 are struggling. 78 trying to get to the white flag. '91 really struggling right now. '78 get through that corner. Here comes the 9. Try and pass these guys. It's not working out. Still haven't got to lap traffic yet. As they come to turn number 4, or the last corner. Bryce has waited long enough. White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go. 48 of Darth Jossie. Trying to make it into the big show. White flag is out for the 78 of Bryce. The 22 is past the 77. The 91 is past the 77. Bryce. Oh, he gets a little loose there. He recovered. 91.2. What do they do? Bryce. Trying to steal win. Here comes the 16 to try to beat the 5. Bryce. Coming out of the final corner. 91 passes the 22. Sam still trying to figure it out. The 78, I believe, has it. The 5 passes the 16. The 91 Phantom trying to make it in. And the 78 of Bryce will win for the first time. Now our attention goes to the guys trying to qualify in. The 91 trying to get the 48. 22 still intact. And the 48 will be the last one to get cut. 91, 22, 77, 7, 84. These guys will not qualify in. Some big teams not make it in. There you have it. Bryce gets his first win. And although he doesn't get the points, but so the 18, I will put the 78 here. It's the 18's only gonna get that 2-point bonus. And it's not all bad for 91 because he did save 1 point from that, although he will not make it into the next race. So these guys are going home. Some big names going home. Give me a second. 2 and 9 going home. So the 78 steals the victory. And he will do a burnout. The 78 has been in victory lane before. I will say that. Second time it's been in victory lane. He's showing those full-time guys that he's meant to be in here, and he will be here next season if he likes what he sees. I mean, this is as good as it gets to get that win. Hopefully he can come back for another race, as it just made it too easy for the 78. It was lights out for the 78. Absolutely lights out. It was no question. So those guys, Bryce, you got Payne, you got Miles qualifying in. NASCAR Gaming, just usually qualifies in. Got Sonny, he qualifies in. And then finally, a surprise one, Darth Joshi makes it into the big show for the first time, I believe, in his career. So that was Heat 2. Which means Heat 3 will be, let's see, Heat 3 and 4 will start at 5 o'clock Central Time. And it includes some big names. So I'm going to bring them at least in here so you guys can see them. Some bigger teams. 53. So 53 is not 100% accepted yet. Trying to figure out who is going to be in that one. Kraken. We put Kraken in there. So Kraken will be in the 53. No, I'm saying Central Time. You're an hour, I think, after me. So it'll actually be an hour for you. For me, it might be 4 o'clock for you, Bryce. Yeah, you made it into the 4th heat. That's the qualifier. So you actually won your way into there, which is the best way you can get into there. So you'll actually start on the front row. You'll start second when we get there, because you've earned that right to be in there. So you actually start in the front row. So that's nice. And then this will be heat number 3. They're still qualifying in as well. That will be at 5 o'clock, and then after that will be heat 4. So let's just at least look at who's going to be in heat number 3 before I leave. So 38 of EC 35-80. Mr. Turbo is in the 50. 17 NASCAR Racing Network. The 12 is NASCAR 77. 19 is Truex Jr. 15 is New Guy. 47 Asa. 45 is Aloha, still Speedco. The 10 is Mr. Bacon. 21 is the Shooter Boy. 44 is Maria. 41 Brett. 31 Jacob. And 53 is Kraken. What was that comment? Yeah, NASCAR Racing Network. It'll start at 5. Heat 3 will start at 5, okay? So it's a double header today. So you'll start 3rd, I believe, for that. We're not doing it right now, but we're doing it at 5 p.m. Central Time. Remember, it's Central Time. Anyway, if there's any last questions or concerns, I'd like to know it at least now. Share your opinions and what you think of this series. I know it's not the best thing, but it's all I can really do right now, because I can't really do stop motion. I have no time to do it. Alright, see you, Bryce. I'll see you in heat 4, hopefully, because you are scheduled to be on that. So, that'll be good. Anyway, I'm at least trying to get this to an hour long, because we're at 59 minutes. So this last things to say. Remember, you can get bonus points for this race. Anybody. As soon as this race is uploaded fully, you can comment that you like the video. You can like the video, and I'll comment back -5 points to your account, your team account. So that'd be good. Remember, the point is to lose the amount of most points you can get, and you get the least amount. So I think that's everything. Nice. Thanks, Bryce. You can kind of just skim through heat 3. It's not really required to be at that one, but once heat 4 starts, that's when you're gonna race again, and you're racing for a win. Remember, you're not going for points. Next season, I can get you a better ride. I might just put you in one of these other cars and substitute one of our fill-in drivers if you're good enough. If you show up for a couple of races, I'll give you a big team and kind of swap the driver and get those kind of points from it and revive that team. But that's only if you show up for at least 3 races. You have to show up for 3 before you can get that kind of a big deal. And who knows, you might get a good car from it. I'd say You'd probably get like a 31 or something. You might get the 31 or the 84. Alright, so that does it for this live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for liking. And I'll see you at 5 Central Time. Peace out.